minutes later, I'm back, start reviewing kitchen faucet and I hope other plumbing things. And right now, we're going to Home Depot and pick up two most common kitchen faucets and review them. Let's go. And normally when you came to the Home Depot to pick up faucet and you look at like, okay, and what I have to get. Like you see different prices between 200 to 400, even something for 69, but we don't look at any of those. We don't look at anything below the $100. We're looking something close to 200 and compare two brands, Moen and Kohler. Which one is better? First one is going to be Moen, $209. And second one, it's a little bit Kohler Avi, $199. Two faucets. Right now we're going to be doing installation and then test it and see what my opinion said, which faucet will be better. Right now we're going to test the two faucets, Kohler and Moen. And to be honest with you, I changed my mind about what I think about these two brands. If you're interested in what I think before and why I changed my mind, look all the way to the end. And start with the Moen. It's more common brand, everyone knows, everyone likes, it's a lot of everywhere. I'm installed a lot of them, most of them probably what I do installation, it's a Moen. Okay, right now we're going to be install Moen faucet, and tool what we need is just a screwdriver. And I'm use a timer and see how long it takes. Done. 2 minutes 30 seconds. And for installation, they have just 7 points of the 10. Why? Because this nut and this is wrench. When you do install under the sink, it's really hard to tighten in. You have little hole for screwdriver, but make even quarter turn, you don't have room, and you have used basin wrench because many of rooms where this is wrench is useless. If they're gonna be longer, probably good, but right now it's useless. And when I install, I can easy move on the top. And if you're homeowner and do installation by yourself and don't have basin wrench, you have to work in really long, or 90% it's gonna be loose over like 3-4 months. Kohler faucet is pretty similar like Moen. It looks same, don't see much difference. What we have here, it's already installed sprayer and head is already connected. And let's start, see how long it takes. To install Kohler faucet, it's taken me just 1 minute 37 seconds. It's 1 minute less. For Kohler, when we do install, you have this nut when you screw in, and then you have a screwdriver, and just tighten in much wherever you can, and it's never a problem. Like if you have old house and old plywood and it's leaking before and they're a little bit wet, if you do install Moen, they're gonna be 100% loose no matter what you do. If you do installation Kohler with this ring and 2 screws, you tighten that hard that you're not able to move if you really want the faucet. 10 point. Next step, it's a sprayer connection. When we do test sprayer connection, and right now you see it's loose, and when you put weight and let him go, they never connect together. They still have a gap. They never go all the way in. You have to push by your hand to tighten in. With the Kohler, when they go back, they go by self with the weight all the way to the end, and you don't have to do anything. When you just leave it, they just click back and you're good. There's no problem. For sprayer connection, I will do 10 and 10. That little thing we'll forget about, because here you have a weight where you have to connect it, and here you don't have anything, any mark where you have connect weight, and you can do wrong installation weight, and then they're not going to be working as well too, because I give same points for both. For supply line, they all flexible. They mark hot and cold, and Moen, it doesn't mark hot and cold. And here you have a where is it hot, where is it cold. It's Moen have a 9 point, Kohler have a 10 point. And right now we're gonna test it with a hydrojet with a 4-cylinder diesel engine, and compressors make 4,000 psi water pressure when I do cut roots in the sewer pipe. But right now we're gonna be use 1000 psi. It's what they do the most with water flow over here, and see what's happened with the faucet. It's not normally usage, it's just for the test and see what's happened. And turn on the engine. First start leaking cartridge. We see a lot of water coming from here and a lot of water coming through the faucet, inside the faucet. Spray it. Everything is good. It's not leaking over here. It's pretty hard. Look at it. Wow, it's super impressed. It's what I see with this faucet. If something happened, first where it's going to be start leaking, it's not where the handle or faucet, where it start leaking, it's just directly inside the kitchen cabinet. It's not designed for this pressure. It just crash test for the faucet. It's not normal usage. Okay, and cartridge. When we put 1000 psi on the Moen, I able to on and off. And when I off, it's off almost completely. Water just a little bit dripping here, but they still working normally right now. I don't feel any noise or cracks inside. It's for filling good, just for filling. And right now we're gonna do crash test. It's not normal, it's 1000 psi. You never have that in your house. And we'll leave it cartridges on and turn it on, see what's happened. What I see, water go through the supply line, go to the faucet, go through the cartridge, and going back to the sprayer and failed just where the sprayer is. But they don't fail where is the cartridge, and they don't fail where is inside the faucet. For Kohler, cartridge is good as well, is not problem, because water pressure going all the way through the cartridge, going to the faucet, and then fail later after that. But all pressure go through the cartridge, and it's even not leaking is all. Moen cartridge, it was leaking over here. You will see leak from the bottom, it's a leaking. And for cartridge I give 9 points, and for Kohler I give 10 points. For pressure, when we put 1000 psi pressure, of course they don't have to be that high pressure, but when we have 1000 psi pressure, Moen, I will give just 5 points, because it's leaking on the bottom, it's some part fail inside, leaking from the cartridge, leaking from the bottom, leaking everything. This is connection is way better than the Kohler. This one is straight good and not failed, but inside the cartridge, inside the faucet, it's breaking, leaking. What about Kohler? All pressure go through, and this is the low quality point where they disconnected and failed. But this can be failed in your real life, just when you put something really heavy and break it. It's been easy to break these clips. But it just under 1000 psi pressure, it's never gonna be that pressure at your house. And for that reason, I give for Moen 5 points and for Kohler 7 points. What I don't like, it's more important what I don't like on the faucets. What I don't like on the Moen, first, it's this not an installation. It just so hard sometimes to tighten in and install, to be professional plumber and have all tools. It's hard, and someone have to hold on top, because when you tighten the nut, they turn the faucet, and you have go back and forth to install correct and tighten in good. It's take a while. It's simple on the sink, but it take the while in the real life. And second, what I don't like, when you use the sprayer, they make a round, they don't make like flat, and it's not really good to spray the dishes. I don't like this. And then when you put it all by itself, they never go all the way to the end. They never go all the way to the end. I don't like these three things on the Moen faucet. I think for Kohler, and I'm surprised, I think for Kohler we always pay just for the name, and quality is same. It's what I think always. But after tested today, I see how higher quality in the Moen if it's cost less. It's cost less, exactly $10 than Moen, but I see way more quality on the Kohler faucet. And I don't have anything what I don't like. Just one thing what I don't like, and probably it's a little bit hard for the owner, when you install the click and when you have install weight, you don't know, you don't have mark where is a better place to install the weight. It's what I don't like, and I give you -5 point. And total, what we have for Moen, we have 49 points -5. It's 44. It's a 44 points for the Moen. For the Kohler, we have 57 point -1. It's a 56. It's more than 10 points different. We pay $10 more and have 10 points more for the Kohler. I'm proud. I never know Kohler is way better quality. I think we always pay just for the quality, just for the brand, not for the quality, because they all quality exact pretty same. But when I tested and look at these two faucets, my priority right now is going to be Kohler.